Well. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to today's Sunnystream. It is the 42nd Sunnystream, and we are here with so many incredible people, so many incredible artists, and just, as usual, people from our team. If you haven't noticed, the theme playing in the back is actually Crescenta's theme, which is now out on YouTube. Before I introduce y'all, have y'all checked out Crescenta's theme on YouTube?
I have not. I'm checking it out now.
Good. Dev, Luce.
Yes, indeed.
Good. Love to hear it. And Dev says yes. So, oops, I accidentally stopped playing it. Okay, yes. So, today we have the amazing Mystical here with us today,
Hello.
the animation director here at Sunnyside, who today is just going to be doodling, as the previous assignment is pretty much complete and finished. Unless Toast Tones has anything to say about that. But, yes, just a fun doodle day. We'll see if we can get some visuals for some fun stuff, or maybe Mystical is just going to do whatever they feel, whether it's some fun Magali family drawings of the mom and the chancla, or something of the sort.
In her case, it's a metal chair.
Oh, yes, and the metal chair. Imagine, maybe she orders the Crystal Kingdom to make like a big metal chancla for her that's royal sized. And we also have Luce, who is one of the animators on our team.
Hello.
In the chat, or at least on our end, we have spectating the amazing Sunny Dewdrops, our assistant director, and we have Dev, who is a lead writer on the team, and will be in chat. I have to read the chat. Sorry, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There you all are. Okay. Hello, Dev. Hello, Lena. Hello, Random Girl. Hello, Spooky Month. Hello, Pengu. Hello, Habanushi. Oh, that's Luce. Hello, Spider Lord. Hello, Vivi. Oh, good night, Vivi. Ike Mastery said John G is coming. You're sure? We'll see what happens. Hello, Gibberish. You're here. Welcome. So yeah, if you guys have any questions throughout the stream, or requests or discussion topics, feel free to bring them up, and we will talk about it. Something I wanted to ask you guys, the chat. You know what? Today I'm going to ask the chat questions. Today, you know what? Uno reverse. You are going to be questioned today. The Q&A is for you. Got that? So, question number 1. Did you, and I mean did you, listen to Crescenta's theme that is on the YouTube channel right now? Have you listened to Crescenta's theme? Did you know it was out? You better have, or else consequences are going to await. Kidding. /S. Okay. And if you have seen it, what are your thoughts on Crescenta's theme? as you said, what will you show the animation shots? Do you mean when? How? Where? Okay, Thomas the Train. Thomas the Train, Saw Crescenta's theme. Agua did. Pengu did. Izzy did. Snow in Space did. Good job, y'all. Spider Lord, good for you. That's amazing. Gibberish did. And y'all are saying that it was graceful and cool. Thank you. Well, it's more Calamity than anything. It was composed by the incredible Calamity Music. That is one of the music composers on the team, and she is a miracle worker, and we're so lucky to have her. I could cry. It fits her like a ring to a finger. How poetic. I agree. When will you show the animation shot? Well, today there is no shot being animated. Right, Mystical? Yeah.
Yep.
So we are I was gonna say diddling. We are doodling today. Just fun drawings, doodles, poses, if you will. I cannot believe the theme in the Crescenta Whip animation was actually Crescenta's theme. Yes, it was teased from many months ago. Though it has finally arrived in full. Royal Blue Gaming really wants John G to raid. So are you excited for the Bye merch? Oh my god, I heard about that. And I thought it was super cool. And yes, I'm glad the name of the Owl House is still in the mouths of people in the animation community. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh my god. Now you, John, are a true React streamer. Why are all these people from the John G? Is John G streaming right now? Let me look. I have a feeling he is. No, he isn't. Oh, he is. I was right. He's streaming. The stream is called Raw 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 Raw. Wow. And as expected, Royal Blue Gaming and Finn are in that stream. So guys, if you want to leave our stream and check out John's stream, you can do so in on his channel. What is this stream inception going on? John is watching this stream. John is watching this stream on his stream where I'm watching John's stream where he's watching our stream where we're watching his stream where he's watching our stream. And we're reacting to John's stream where he's reacting to our stream where we're reacting to his stream. This is, I can see, I'm not listening to what John's saying because, like, I don't know, copyright, and also it's gonna mess things up, but all I can see is just him, like, lying back and putting his hands on his head in confusion and fear and sadness. Can we raid John G's stream? Hello everyone. Sorry, but people are saying do not raid the stream. Everyone's saying hi John. I think they're all going to raid his stream. Crescenta theme mentioned. Stop raiding the stream. The Crusades were hundreds of years ago. Let me listen.
Also, yes, this is a Crescenta
Volume set too low.
doodle.
like the guy from Animal Crossing. Oh, that's funny. Theme totally. Do not raid the chat.
For King
Oh.
and
Do not raid it.
Raid.
Sorry, what happened?
Just reading some of the comments.
Okay. Anyways, feel free to stick along, John, if you want to combine streams. Always happy. But yeah, I feel like Crescenta's theme is louder than Mystical, so I'm sorry, Crescenta. We have to make you quieter so that Mystical can speak. There we go. Okay. John says, good grief. Great. Stop rating the stream, the crusade. Oh, I read that. Is there anything past the magical storm? No. So that map is like a map that is on like a whole planet, like the same way the flat Earth map doesn't like end. Like we don't have like, you know, in Minecraft when you like hit the end of the terrain and it can't load any more terrain. The Earth is not really like that, and neither is Cora. So, as you can see, like for example, it all of this is wrapped around a planet that has 20 sides called an icosahedron, and basically, like, for example, Pocket is visibility on all the way on the far left would be kind of next to Pocket, which is all the way on the far right, because like it wraps around. Do you guys get what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, that's the thing with making maps. You have to, like, sometimes, like, I think about, oh, how long would it take for this character to get around to this part of the world? And then I realize, oh, they don't have to go that far.
exactly, because it wraps around. I know what you mean. Yes. So the magical storm is like the ocean, like it just exists. Well, it's not. It's called mist. It's not like a magical storm, I guess. Well, it kind of is, but it's called mist, and it's like the ocean. It just exists around all the kingdoms, and there's nothing really past it except if you're talking past Cora, other planets? Question mark. Actually, no. Cora is the only planet in this universe, and there is no life or anything else outside of Cora. Cora is the universe. In the Cora universe. In the Cora-verse. I don't know. Take that with like 5 grains of salt. Let's see what people are saying. What about the other characters in the Sunnyside Royals of Cora? What specifically? Will there be a villain of the series? There will be several antagonists, yes. We raid at dawn.
I'm the villain.
John, you always jump scare us.
I am so sorry. I did not realize my microphone was that loud.
No, that's so funny because I had just read a comment that said we shall raid at dawn, and I was feeling like the chills after the person typed that, and as soon as I finished reading that, you just show up and you say the villain has arrived or whatever you said.
Oh, good grief.
Everyone,
John's care moment.
John
I feel
G.
partially. I'm fully responsible for the raid. I am so sorry. I told them not to.
No worries at all, guys. John G, one of the 2 incredible music composers of Sunnyside, who composed the themes of River and Zephyr, has arrived. This is John. For those who do not know who this is.
I arrived and I'm somehow still in one piece.
Yes, after the raids. Pengu said, now that we have all the themes, which is your favorite? All of them. I actually do not have a favorite. I do. I think, and I think John would agree with me on this. I think both Calamity and John, the more music that they make, in general, and for Sunnyside, the same way like when we do stuff as the other members of the crew, like we always get more of a feel of like what we're doing and are become more confident in creating music for the project or whatever we create for the project. So I think Zephyr and Crescentas feel a little bit more polished because they're newer. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Yeah. But I don't think they're like objectively better than Hazel and Rivers. I think Hazel and Rivers are actually like incredible and beautiful, and that's why it's hard to choose which theme to put in the back of these streams.
And so it begins, says Finn the musician. In terms of like pushing boundary, not like like pushing boundaries in a negative way, I feel like Zephyr's theme was a lot more superior in that sense. Not that I'm saying that River's theme was bad by any chance. It's just that we had to push a lot of boundaries and go to new distances. Zephyr's theme originally sounded a lot different. It sounded a lot more native, but as soon as it was actually very very native sounding because Zephyr is based on Turkey. Like Zephyr's kingdom is based on Turkey. Am I correct? So
Yes, you are correct.
yeah, the I was focusing too much on the native side. It was kind of not working, but as soon as I picked up the guitar and started doing like a rock and roll riff, that's when it all like came together. So it took like 6 months to make Zephyr's theme. Again, I'm still surprised that we managed to get it done because it took that long to like get an idea down to its roots. I'm not sure if I should be able to say what happened during Crescenta's process, but as for Zephyr's, it definitely took 6 months. And I definitely agree that the more we do it, the more polished the aesthetic of the soundtrack is, on par with the actual like characters and the overall visual style of the series.
100%. Yeah. And yeah, Zephyr's took like a while, but it was all worth it. I think Crescenta's took a year and a half, give or take. I mean, there were like a couple like just hiatuses because of life and stuff, but yeah.
I do wish we could get somebody said to wait, and somewhere here somebody said hopefully we get Calamity and on the stream as well. I totally agree. Where is she?
Yes, I hope we can do that too. Calamity let me know like a day or two ago that things were, that she was like in a place where she could give a little bit more to the project and be more present due to her like current circumstance, which seems to be great or better. So yeah, I mean, I will reach out to Calamity and see how they feel.
I'm definitely looking forward to that because I think Crescenta is worth talking about. I think Calamity should also have a moment to shine on the streams.
For sure. I think people kind of treat the streams as a bit of a Sunnyside podcast. Like, there are a lot of viewers, like hundreds of viewers, who actually just like rewatch the stream after, or even if yeah, they weren't in, so they didn't come to the stream, right? So they watch the stream afterwards, like they watch the whole thing from start to finish.
That's a thing that happens?
Yeah, I mean, at least for us, I think it's because, well, there's, I don't know, I don't think it shows on your channel. I think you need to figure that out because I'm just looking at it right now. But you can, if you set your lives to like save as videos, then there's a little tab called live, and then people can click on that and look at past
Oh.
live streams.
Usually I just unlist my streams.
Oh, then that's the reason. I think we just like keeping them there because the amount of people who actually go back and watch them and then just know so much about the lore is so interesting. Like in the server, people just know how the magic system works. They remember little details that we've talked about, and it's just nice. It's just nice. You know what I mean?
That is pretty nice. I'm relatively new to the streams, so I apologize for my lack of clarity.
What? You're very clear. You speak very eloquently. You know
I
what
mean,
you're
in
saying.
terms of like knowing how things go around here most of the time, it's really just I mean, the first time I ever joined the stream was like last week. So I'm still growing accustomed to like what happens during and after.
It's honestly like, okay, I'll give you a rundown. It's really like simple and chill. No super strict expectations. I guess we just start the stream. There's some artist or animator arting or animating, and then people ask questions. We answer the questions. We ask the chat questions if we want to. We talk to one another. And then when the artist or animator is done for the day, we conclude the stream.
Intriguing. And it lasts for like hours.
Yeah. I guess Mystical has a lot in her.
Some people are asking in the chat if some characters have like siblings.
Okay, I have a lot of questions to get through. Let's start with. Oh, we've won, brothers. John has abandoned his own stream. Oh, I'm so sorry you did that. If you did
No,
that
it's
to come
fine.
here,
It's
you
fine.
didn't have to.
I described my stream as some sort of like a preliminary to this one.
Oh,
Like,
it's
as soon
like
as
the
I
prologue.
fired it up. It was like, what does preliminary mean? That's what this stream is for. Whatever, if ever Sunnyside starts streaming later today.
Oh, that's good. You remember that it was Fridays. Oh, John. What a king.
It's actually Saturday for me.
Oh, the Philippines.
Yes.
Favorite kingdom? Gibberish. We've gotten that question so much, but just for you, I'll answer. I mean, John, you've never answered this one. Oh my god, we can just use John as the new person who answers all the questions. John, what's your favorite kingdom? I put a map on the screen in case obviously you don't know all of them. Which cons?
Wait, where is it? Oh, there. I never actually like took the time to say, "Oh, this is my favorite." I will say that naturally I'm a little more attached to the Water Kingdom because it's based on the Philippines and I'm currently in the Philippines. I'm fully blooded Filipino. I know like the nooks and crannies of what being a Filipino is like emotionally or socially. Maybe not as much as like actual like Filipino citizens or people in my environment, because I can't fluently speak Tagalog, which is very strange. But in terms of like the turmoil and the conflicts that Filipinos go through, majorly they reflect, no pun intended, in the Water Kingdom and most especially on River. So
Period.
when the crew reached out to me, you know who you are. They said, "Oh, this person, this character is actually based in the Philippines, and we would really like to hear your spin on that." And I was like, "Yes, sign me in." And then I just started writing immediately. Or at least that's how I remember it. So I'm going to say, I wouldn't say it's like a favorite because that's probably biased, but I will say attachment to Water Kingdom because of the Filipino roots and the reflections of Filipino society. I'm really hoping some of you would get to go here.
I love that. I love the way you explained that. I yeah. So Water Kingdom. Um, I think Mystical would say Pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pocket.
For like the same reason. I just have an attachment to Guatemala because I'm Guatemalan.
Yeah, exactly. And Magali, of course.
Let Magali say Skibidi.
Oh my god, no, not this again. Imagine like we have a stream that's just like titled Magali is Skibbity.
Magali says Skibidi.
Never again will you ever hear those words. Exit. Me. Okay. Next, let's see what questions I'm missing. Oh, is there a character with a disability? Yes. There will be several, actually. Do you know anything about disparity? Yes. No worries, guys. Feel free to ask questions. And then everyone was just like, John, jump scare moment. Well, everyone got scared. That's so funny. Is it just me, or am I the only one who imagined my SROC OCs have their own theme? I love
great,
that.
we have OCs now.
Yeah. Don't go composing for the OCs.
Too late. I already have the piano rolled up.
No.
Like I'm serious. I'm serious. I got the piano fired up right now.
Oop.
Behind the scenes.
Always. Will there be hundreds of characters in your series? We'll have to find out. One of have y'all heard of Hey Ivy said, have y'all heard of SSMH? No. What is that? That sounds like are you just trying to say have you heard of shaking my head? I didn't know you're thank you for letting us know that you were shaking your head, that you were seriously shaking your head. SSMH, seriously shaking my head. Right, Mystical?
Yes.
That's what SSMH stands for. I don't know what you meant by that. But thanks, I guess. So what else was
I shall hold my tongue.
Yes. Good call.
Not after what happened last week.
Someone said give me her backstory. I don't know who that's in relation to. Give me her backstory. I don't know.
Random Girl says, I think the Alchemy Kingdom is hated due to the fact that it's the only kingdom that doesn't really use magic, but that's just their guess. Thoughts?
Yes. I love how Amin is just okay with me putting myself as one of the Chinese royals. When did I ever say that was a thing, Ivy? I mean, if that's your OC, feel free. I love that. Crystal Kingdom princess, or prince, or princess. And
Please.
can regular mortal weapons harm royals? That is a brilliant question. Yes, but not to the same extent as mortals. Like, it would hurt. Like, if you stabbed a mortal, it would probably hurt like a lot. Like, oh, I'm on the verge of dying. Oh, if you hurt a royal, it would be like, oh, ow. Can you not stab me? Thank you.
I wish that were the case in real life.
But I feel like that could be made into a meme audio. Like a TikTok audio that people make, like animatics too. Ow! Can you not stab me? Um, well, my OC is the twin of the Crystal Kingdom Royal, who basically is in a one going competition to rule the throne when they are older. I love that. I love that little plot you have going there. Do they have siblings? Finally got there. Wow, I have so much to get through. Well, when it comes to the main four, some, or there is a member of the main four who has, who is not an only child. I have to be so vague with it. Okay, yeah, why is the Alchemy Kingdom hated? So the map is still up. Okay, the Alchemy Kingdom is not, well, it's looked down upon, because there is no real magical royals. There are rulers who are technically not considered royals because they are not superhuman demigods with magical powers and mutations, but they still rule the Alchemy Kingdom, so they are considered, so they are royals. And yeah, the kingdom has no magic.
I love that for them.
Exactly. Imagine, like, just like an edit of the Alchemy Kingdom princess. Yes, she's small. Yes, she doesn't have mutations, but she's still thriving. She's still in that position, and no other mortal is there. So, get with the program. Brat, like, 360 by Charlie XCX just starts playing. I think the Alchemy Kingdom is hated just the fact that it's like the only kingdom that doesn't really use magic. That's just my guess.
Can you get away with stabbing a royal in the Alchemy Kingdom without them dying?
If you, what did you say, Mystical?
I wouldn't think. I mean,
Yeah, no, they can't. They would die. If
Aw.
you stab them in the right place, then bye-bye. Bye. But a royal can be made more vulnerable. Like, if you know where a royal's core is, you can start there as a mortal. But you're gonna need something good. You're gonna need a good weapon. It's like, oh, it's like Shattering in Steven Universe.
I was literally thinking about that.
Yeah, we all were.
There seems to be quite the fixation on the Alchemy Kingdom today. Wonder why.
Hi, Sunny. Okay. Let's see.
What's going on?
What? What?
Oh, never mind.
I'm here. Oh, this is Zephyr making a... What is Zephyr doing here?
land spout.
Is that like... Oh, is that, oh, what is it called? Like a hot spring?
No, a land spout.
What's a land spout?
They're like tornadoes, but they start from the ground up.
I feel really dumb right now. Do we call that... Let's just hope we call that something else in Canada, so I don't... Well, I have never experienced a tornado in my life. Sucks to sucks, Americans. Sucks to suck.
I also have not experienced a tornado.
Well, I'm in a tornado mood.
Oh.
And this tornado boy will be making those.
Well, I love that. That's a really good idea. Oh, I really want us to tap into Zephyr tornado stuff one day. What's all of them in their most angry natural disaster form? Like, for example, with Zephyr, it would be like a tornado, obviously. Hazel, it would be like... Okay, well, River is a tsunami. Hazel... What is like a really big natural disaster that could happen with like... with plants?
Overgrown brambles.
Landslide.
What did you say, Mystical?
I said like landslide or mudslide or something like that.
And what did you say, John?
Well, not really.
Overgrown brambles.
Oh.
There's a Doctor Who episode for that.
Oh, a landslide. Wait. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, I kind of agree with you there. What do you mean not really? That was a great suggestion, Mystical. Like, it doesn't have to be a disaster that happens, like, quickly. Like, it can, even if it happens over the course of, like, years and years through evolution, like, a royal would be able to make it happen, like, in a second, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, earthquake! That's a good one, too. Why is the
Ooh,
crew
there's a really
so
cool.
good?
There's a really cool one in the chat. There's a really cool one in the chat.
Wait.
Star Royal plus Pocket Royal equals black hole.
Oh my god! Guys! Can you stop having good ideas? You're making me and Dev look bad. That's actually so cool. Wait, I feel like Dev brought that up. Did Dev say that? Whoever said that? Oh, of course, Random Girl
It was
said
Random Girl.
Random Girl has some incredible thoughts and theories. Yes,
Look at the ideas, yo.
I know. Oh my god!
Don't look back.
Yes, that's mystical doodle inspiration. Magali and Crescenta making like fighting someone and making a black hole together. I don't know.
Like I already
That's-
have like.
That's
my
it, guys.
own
That's the
idea.
end of the show. Everybody clap for the developers.
Oh, hey,
Everybody dies. That's the ending.
you where a black hole is just made and everyone gets sucked in. That's the end of the show. What did you say though, Mystical?
No, I was like already making headcanons where she's like this older sister
Oh yeah,
character.
they already have a connection. That's such a cool idea. But yeah, I guess Crescenta would be like a supernova, as Dev said. Aurora, like an erupting volcano? Question mark. Forest fire, not a forest fire. Crescenta and Hazel and Aurora together. Forest fire, yay.
Forest.
Forest
Dream
fire.
Forest Fire by OG's Not Again.
Oh.
The Sunnyside was a Cora bad ending.
Oh.
The new bad end friends.
Guys, the series hasn't even started yet, technically, and we're already thinking about the end. Long story short, everybody dies. The end. Y'all can go home now. I thought we didn't want to be like Star versus Evil.
Oh my god, the more I think about Zephyr, the more I want to make for him.
Everybody lives, Rose. Just this once.
We should get Calamity in on this too. What questions am I missing? I want to get to the present. Honestly, maybe I should stop going back to the past. Because it's making these streams, like, become really annoying. Okay, you know what? Everyone who's asked questions, who's still here, ask them again. Ask them again, keep asking them until I answer them. And
Where's my cookie? I mean,
after the third time, if I don't, then maybe stop. What did you say, John?
where's my cookie?
For what?
Where's my cookie? I mean, you promised me a cookie.
When?
I don't know,
Oh.
but you did.
Well, you know what? I will. Here's what I'll do. Look in the wait. Oh, no, wait, forget. Ignore that. No, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this. I feel like so old. There you go.
Okay, good idea.
I'm screenshotting that.
Okay, yeah, let's start from here. Since
I'll be right back. I need to get myself together.
okay. How do the main four share custody of Mirror Ball? That's such a funny question. I think honestly they have shared custody. It's just Zephyr does most of the things for Mirror Ball. They all do chip in some ways. Crescenta and Aurora, are they friends or enemies? Right now they're enemies. Yes, royals have extended lifespans and are not immortal. You guys know your stuff so well. Who is the most discriminatory towards mortals? Between everybody in Sunnyside. Well, that's a lot of students, but I think from the first years, so from the youngins, likely River? Is that crazy? No, Glacier. Glacier, Aurora. River is unfortunately up there. Yes, he's in our main cast, but he's kind of up there. But the thing is, seeing mortals as lower individuals doesn't come in the same font. The same way as microaggressions and discrimination and racism and whatnot in our world does not come in the same font. It's not always someone like acting really stereotypically evil and like saying the same, making the same comment or scowling. Sometimes it's them having this subconscious bias that is so strong and narcissistic that, and also condescending, that they're like bigger and better, and that the thing that they're contradicting is inferior. So River is in that boat where he has this really bad belief that needs to be sorted out, and it comes out in passive aggressive, condescending ways. Oh, I'm kind of proud of myself for the way I said that. I mean, a major part of my writing strategy is to write the ending first and then make the story to get there. That's an interesting strategy, Luke. I kind of get that. I can't believe it. The Sunnyside rules of Cora bad ending. Luke, the ginger! The ginger has arrived. I always have to do my little ginger ritual. The peak of indie animation cookie. Guys, gives cookies spelt like cookies. Gives cookies spelt like cookies. Yes. Thank you for screenshotting that. Memes channel. Zephyr needs therapy for real. Yes. Will they get along? Don't know who that's referring to. Does Sunnyside have a school nurse or therapist or counselor of some sort? Miss Arcadia does double as a kind of guidance counselor person. Very good question. So yes, she is the Magic Basics teacher and does double as a counselor. I don't know if we're gonna keep that for the actual show. That was a proto Sunnyside thing, but I think we will.
What's a proto Sunnyside thing?
Just that Miss Arcadia, one of the teachers, is also a guidance counselor at the school.
Counselor? That's the first time I'm hearing this.
Yes. Not many people know. How long do students stay at the academy? 3 years.
3 years and an eternity in student debt.
Mentally, emotionally. Yes. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sunnyside is... What?
I was accidentally drawing Crescenta in
In the
Zephyr
storm. He's just torturing her. I like this better. It's funny. Keep her.
Let's all bet against Glacier to win any fight he's in. Yes.
Oh, yes. Not all mortals are good people. That's a good
Ooh, I
one
like that.
too. No one, not all anything are good. Objectively? Question mark. Oh, I'm gonna get clipped. I don't know. don't hold me accountable for that. I don't know. I think that makes sense. Not all insert group is inherently good people. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. And after that, she's still hanging out with the mortals more carefully. Oh yeah, your OC. Cannot be left with a cliffhanger. What cliffhanger? Let's all... What happened?
I was gonna ask to pitch my idea for Zephyr.
Yes, feel free.
Mainly with this bottom doodle, because I am still a tornado nerd. Sandblasting. I feel like he should be able to do that, which is just basically he collects gravel through the wind. Like gravel, sand, whatever, and uses it as a weapon.
Wait, just like through what he collects in the wind. For a
Yeah,
second, I
all
thought
his-
you were like, oh, he can manifest it, and then I was like, that's gonna overlap elements. But if he's just like using his wind to collect it, that makes sense.
He uses debris to his advantage. Because, like, horrible thing about sandblasting is it basically disintegrates whatever it is it's hitting.
Pocket sand.
Like very quick erosion.
Yes, I think this is actually such a cool idea. Wait, this is getting me excited. I feel like it's very hard to really like do combat with wind powers, but this is a brilliant idea. Pitch accepted. Wait, you're gonna save these, right? So we can like put these in the promo channel or the concept art channel?
Yeah.
Good.
I was also gonna see something about like pressure changes. I just gotta research that. Like changes in air pressure and stuff.
What were you saying? What did you say?
I was gonna see what can be done about wind, like if wind can control air pressure.
Are you asking that?
I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm currently
Oh.
figuring it out.
That's good. I mean, if this is relevant, I think just keep in mind that the gravity kingdom exists. Is that relevant to this? Yeah,
Yes.
the gravity kingdom exists and has its own thing with gravity.
Zephyr wants to use sand. Gravity Kingdom. Nope. Nope. Too heavy. No. No. No sand for you.
Wait, you meant... Sorry, I didn't hear the first half of it, okay? You meant, like, him with the sand and stuff?
Like whatever he has around him. Wind can only carry so much, and I don't know. I don't think he's strong enough to pick up something heavier than himself.
Yes, that's fair. I agree. This is like a beautiful pitch. We should do this. We are doing this. And the doodle is so perfect. This just makes... Oh my god, wait. Yes. This just gave me an idea. I'm not gonna say much in front of the stream, but I think we can use this for the pilot.
I mean, you're literally the creator. You can't spoil your own show.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna say. I think we can use this for something in the pilot, and that especially the land sprout, but also the debris thing. Remember this, Dev. I will too.
If something spills out, we can always just delete the live stream once it ends.
We can't delete people's memories, John.
Oh, that's a thing?
No, gaslight, gaslight.
Oh wait, yes, let's do that.
Gaslight, gatekeep.
Girl boss. Can we instead of having a 3-day countdown to the pilot, we should just do gaslight,
Oh no.
gatekeep, and on the day it comes out, girl boss. And then we have different 3-word mantras for different characters, and then for River it's live, laugh, love. Or what's another 3-word mantra?
Manipulate, manslaughter.
Oh yes. That's a good one. We should do that for Glacier or someone I cannot mention. We should do. Oh, I thought of one. Eat, sleep, drink. Is that a 3-word mantra? I don't know. Wait. Oh, imagine, believe, achieve. That's Aurora.
Believe, achieve, succeed.
Exactly. Wait, you know what? I'm not even gonna search it up. Guys.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Finn in the chat says reduce, reuse, recycle.
Oh, that's a good one. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh, I can't say whose that would be. That's so funny. I know exactly whose that would be. I know to a T who that fits. I'm gonna, you know what? Just because of how much I want to say it, I'm gonna mute myself on the stream. I'm gonna gatekeep. I'm gonna gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss for a second.
They can still hear you. But your microphone's still on.
Third.
Wait, that's a thing? Oh, okay. Are we all muted then? Chat, if you can hear me, please type the word apples. If you can... We'll see about that. I just need my apples.
I mean, hello stream. You can hear me now. Oh, see, they're all saying
they really
apples.
could hear me.
I feel like, pears. Wow.
Don't let me eat pears. I hate pears.
I think
John Smith is a character that I
John
despise.
just likes the prospect of having power.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
I did say I was a villain earlier, so
Oh, exactly.
it's not looking good for me.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
I become unhinged when I'm on stream, okay?
That's pretty real. Are there any Asian coded kingdoms? Oh, outside of the ones the main cast are from? Yes, there are several, and I believe Dev will let you know now. Oh, Dev told you. Thailand, Cambodia, South Korea. Okay, wait, I'll see if I can remember any. Thailand is foam. Cambodia is alchemy. South Korea is fabrication. Indonesia, I forgot which kingdom that is. Dev can tell you in the chat. China is the Crystal Kingdom. Japan is the Kingdom of Scent. And Sri Lanka is... I forgot, unfortunately. Yeah. Hope you can help with Indonesia and Sri Lanka, Dev. Oh, wait. I just realized something. Oh, never mind. Okay. Zephyr keeps sand in his pocket instead of wind. Sorry, Zephyr keeps sand in his pocket instead of a weapon.
he keeps 3 pebbles, and he just does that Avatar Aang thing.
Oh, he has that same move that he reuses and recycles every time.
But I feel like he would also use it to like slingshot.
Oh wait, yeah. He would just the antagonist would just expect him to use his powers, and he's like, no, I'm just gonna slingshot. Gaslight gatekeep.
He's working on his aim.
Yes, exactly. He needs to recharge. Get his beauty sleep in. Crescento with the gaslight. I really want to say, oh, peace, love, and plans. Is that actually a 3-word mantra? If it is, I know you guys would think it's Hazel, but I don't consider that Hazel. I consider that... I don't know, Miss Arcadia? Breathe, believe, achieve.
Are we making this up on the fly?
I think Ivy's... I don't know if Ivy's making that up or pulled that out of somewhere, but... Breathe, believe, achieve... I think that would be like... Blaze, I don't know. Althea, that's Althea.
Random girl says, I feel like Zephyr could be very easily manipulated. Is that true?
Oh, wait, my foot just got stuck in something. Okay,
Deflecting, you're deflecting.
no.
You're...
The timing of my foot getting stuck in that was actually really sus, I just realized. What was the
Every
question?
time somebody says a spoilery question, we're gonna be like, ow, my foot.
Oh, my foot hurts so much. I just stubbed my toe. What was the question? Oh, I feel like Zephyr could... Dev says, and Cambodia is alchemy. Ooh. Yes, it is. Thank you for clearing that up. I basically... Oh, Dev has the kingdoms memorized. That's so good. I feel like I would do if I were you. Is there any Toji-like character that uses pure physical strength for combat? Oh, pure. I was like, puree? I didn't know we were talking about the air freshener.
Chat, I just composed something on the spot.
Roll it. Oh, wait, you did. Never mind. I was like, what? Oh. Wait, let me quickly answer that question. Well, Althea, because she has no magic, she might... Well, she uses, like, weapons and stuff, so never mind. But I guess the kingdom of... The strength kingdom... But also, technically, that's not pure physical strength because they have a power, so... No, I don't think anyone actually relies on their physical strength alone. Yet. I have to think about that. Good question. Beautiful question. Are you going to... Yes?
Just a quick question about Sinefo. So can she only make clouds, or is there like different types of clouds she can make? Like, would you be able to create rain, or?
No, she cannot create rain. So the same way certain terms mean other things, and certain things mean other things or work differently. Clouds do not serve the exact same function. Like, yes, they can dispense things from the sky, but it's not always the same thing. Like, it's not always water. So she can get like a lake and just absorb the cloud with water, but not really like make rain. Well, I mean, if she does that, yeah, she can make rain.
Just needed to know.
Random girl says, do any of the main 4 have allergies? And Ivy said, personally, probably I think River would have the most.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
Ow, my foot.
Oh. But, oh my god. I'm so believable. I'm so gullible, I mean.
Imagine Crescenta is lactose intolerant or whatever milk would be in Cora.
Why would you spoil that? I can't believe you just said that spoiler to the whole...
That's what Random Girl says in the chat.
Oh. Yeah, guys, I didn't want to reveal this, but Crescenta is lactose intolerant. If that changes your opinion of her as a character, I honestly get it.
Do you read the Discord group chats? Yes.
Oh, wait, I want to answer that one in a second, wait. Okay, yeah, I think that's not, do you guys read the Discord group chats? I do, actually, I do, I cannot afford to respond to everything all the time, especially with the amount of with how active it is nowadays, which I am so grateful for. Guys, thank you so much for making things active and always being there. But I do try my best to like answer as many questions as I can and respond. But again, there are some things that I cannot currently answer, and some things that I cannot respond to. So do not take it personally.
What drawing / animating apps do you use? We all use MS Paint.
Thank you for answering that one, John. So yeah, that's currently what Mystical is using, as you can see, MS Paint. What's your favorite MS Paint tool, Mystical?
Spray paint.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, /S in all reality, in all realness, in all seriousness. Mystical is using Clip Studio Paint X, Clip Studio Paint X, and so the animators on our team either use Clip Studio or Toon Boom. There is one who uses Photoshop. That is Cube Soda. Cube Soda is amazing. Luce likes to be a little rebel and use Procreate. Right, Luce? But you do have Clip Studio. I don't know if Luce is speaking, but I cannot hear Luce. But, yeah, some people...
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Whoops, sorry about that.
No worries. Yeah, different people use different platforms. And when it comes to the artists that are not animators, people use everything under the sun, from Medibang to mostly Clip Studio to things like Krita. Just a lot. There's a lot of different ones.
Yeah, the
Oh.
reason I wasn't talking was because I was actually just setting up my tablet because I'm going to work on Clip Studio for the first time in a while.
Yes. Wait, I think that would be great practice. Also, I just want to say, like, if you have any, like, questions for Clip Studio, you don't even have to, like, search up tutorials unless you think that's easier. Feel free to ask people in the server. Like, there is, like, probably 75% of all the Sunny crew uses Clip Studio. So we are all happy to answer questions.
I definitely will, because I'm really familiar with just the basic program itself, but when it comes to the animation side of it, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Very fair, but very real.
In the past, I've done most of my stuff literally just layer by layer on the art side of it, because, I don't know, I was too stubborn to learn the animation side.
Yeah. Again, no worries. I know that you wanted to work on that last shot, so I will assign that to you at some point. I just say take your time with it, get the gist of Clip Studio, and yeah, it's the last shot, so it's an important one, and we trust you. I know you'll do
Yes.
amazing.
I'm very excited.
We are too. I'm shocked, insulted, offended. Do firearms exist in the world or not? If so, how advanced are they? You Americans always gotta ask about the firearms.
Guns. Ugh.
Um,
I prefer a sonic screwdriver myself.
wow. Are there firearms in Cora?
Why would they need them though? They have like powers.
Well,
not-
I mean,
If they wanted to stab somebody, they could just use their power.
well, only the
Alchemy.
royals.
Darn.
Only the royals can do that. I mean, mortals can use wands, but like the wands don't really let you like hurt people, like unless you like hack it or something. Like wands are like phones. Like there is limitations on what you can and cannot do, placed by the rulers of the kingdom. Certain things you can access and not access. So they wouldn't be able to really hurt people with the spells that wands let them use. So yeah, honestly, I think firearms do unfortunately exist. They just work differently, and they are not really for royals. As John said, royals wouldn't have a reason to use firearms unless they're like in a war or something. But yes, for mortals potentially, and I'd say they are somewhat advanced. Embrace magical gun.
Cube Soda says, I didn't know how to join without being a little awkward, but I just wanted to say hi.
Cube
Hello,
soda. Cube soda. Cube soda. Cube soda. Everyone, let's chant. Cube soda. Cube soda. Cube soda. Cube soda.
Wait, you're gonna scare them off.
Okay, sorry. Cube soda, welcome to the stream. We are extremely glad to have you here. Oh, Cube soda said, "Oh God." Yes, we've had a pretty lively night. Let's just say that. Cube Soda is one of the animators on our team, you guys, if you do not know. Oh, Thailand is time. I just saw that, Dev. Sorry, I guess I got that one wrong. Yes, what else was I gonna say? Yeah. We were just talking about you, actually, Cube Soda, and we were talking about the different, like, programs people use, and we mentioned that you actually use Photoshop. Feel free to stay, and if you want, you can actually join us in the VC. No harm in that. Will you guys do merch and figures and plushies? That is something that Sunny and I have actually discussed quite a bit. We're thinking about it. We want to do something like that maybe for our next crowdfund, or before it or after it. Magical gun is appealing. Okay. Okay, Luke. Imagine Hazel gives Crescenta a latte and she drinks it and straight goes like, does this have milk? Oh my god, Crescenta,
It's a latte. It's going to have milk in it. You can't
Crescenta.
have latte without milk. That's just America. What would they call an Americano if there's no America?
Yes.
I do not even know what Americano is.
I don't really know. I saw like a big like table of so many different coffees, and I really don't know which is which. Like, the funny thing is, I literally just found out what the difference between a latte, a frappuccino, and a cappuccino is last week.
Cube Soda has joined the call.
Cube Soda, I think.
Do not chant. You're gonna scare them.
Welcome, Cube Soda. I mean, Cube Soda is currently on deafen, so I don't think they can hear what we're saying unless they are listening on stream. But welcome, Cube Soda.
What? Hello?
Howdy.
Hi.
Hello? Hi, Cube Soda.
Hi. Oh, wait, hold on. I have no idea how to use Discord.
No worries at all. Just welcome. Welcome to the VC. Guys, this is such a big, fun little group.
Happy to be here.
Welcome.
Oh my god. It's so cool having so many crew members here. So how this is gonna go, feel free to just chat with us, and if you want to answer any of the questions, feel free. I might even ask you some. Guys, do you have any questions for... We have 3 animators here today from the Sunny crew. I think you guys should totally ask some animator questions. Or some artist questions. Because you guys... Yeah, exactly. Like, you have so many different answers that you could get. Imagine Hazel gives... Oh, I read that. Oh, everyone's saying cube soda, cube soda, cube soda.
No.
Anyone else remember that Crescenta hates croissants? Yes. Yes, we do, Ivy.
Santa.
Crescenta. Of the Croissant Kingdom. She's the real protagonist. I'm gonna ask Chloe to, like, just, instead of coloring Crescenta in her normal palette colors in shot 6, she'll just, like, do croissant colors. Infiltrate the crew like a little parasite. What does Malaforge corrupt exactly? So Malaforge corrupts the core beneath, right? Which causes life around the patch of Malaforge that was accessed to decay, and in turn it can corrupt the individual accessing Malaforge. So whether it's their mental state, whether it's physical like scars, or other features or changes, it can really corrupt the individual. And also depends on what type of magic the Malaforge is. Like, is it someone using Malaforge to use plant magic, star magic, something else? It would have its own spin. Oh, someone asked, Cube Soda, is your favorite drink soda? And if so, which one?
Well, I mean, I guess contrary to belief, I actually don't like soda all that much.
Oh, wow. Why is
Yeah,
that?
I'm more of a...
Advertisement.
Very true. It's the fizz. It's, like, uncomfortable. But I do like tea.
Tea. A cube tea. That's so real.
Someone in the chat is like actually shocked that you don't like.
Oh, someone's so mad.
There's 2 people. There's 2 of them actually.
I've been
I'm so
lied to
sorry.
and betrayed by Cube Soda. Gasp, you don't like soda. Someone said, Luce, what is your favorite thing to animate? Hands, hair, cute expressions, and I think that was for Luce and, that's for Luce, Mystical, and Cube Soda. What is your favorite thing to animate? Hands, hair, cute expressions. Let's start with Mystical.
Hair and clothes.
Hair
I
and
like
clothes.
giving them.
I've noticed that. You know what? That makes sense. Okay, Luce.
Okay, so I really like to animate expressions as well as hands, and I also have this weird specific thing for earrings, which, might be part of why I like animating River, because I really like animating how earrings, like the physics behind them, how they bounce, and the different ways they move when they move their head.
That's so specific, but like so good.
Yeah,
And it
it's
makes
really weird.
sense. It makes sense because I saw that one like I think it was a Has-Been or Helva like fan animation that you did, and it was just like
Yes.
an expression shifting, and I really loved the way you did that. Cube
Expressions are
soda.
super fun.
Exactly. Cube soda.
I think I have to agree with Luce. I also really enjoy animating expressions. They're really fun. I also like animating smears.
Oh,
Like,
I know
like the
someone
smear
who can
frames.
relate to that. Mystical. That's women. But continue.
Oh, what?
Is that it? Smears and.
Smears and expressions.
I love that. So that like, you know what? Knowing your test animation, that makes sense. I think that just like that's like a recipe for really dynamic movement. And yeah, I know Mystical also likes her smears. Um, so something everyone can agree on. Yeah. On the note of your test animation, I was going to respond to it after the stream, but since you're here, can I just take a moment to glaze?
Oh, sure.
Cube Soda, your test animation is so jaw-droppingly stunning that I had to physically like recoil and like take a step back because it's just so Zephyr. It's so the way he just like the way his arm just grabs the pencil was so flawless. I think this is one of the most like unique test animations we've had, and the wind magic, and oh my god, the fact that it came from like his mouth. Like, did you overhear us mentioning that somewhere? Was it in the world building Bible, or did you just like come up with that yourself?
Oh, I was looking at like Avatar stuff, and I was like, oh, he does that a lot. I'll just put that here.
Oh, well, exactly. Perfect inspiration. Yeah. That is one of the ways they can use their magic, and we've never really had it animated or drawn before. So, very creative, and unless Toaststones has anything to say, I think that is like so flawless, and you're so good at drawing in the style, and I cannot wait for you to start doing proof of concept stuff, and I will be sure to give you some Zephyr shots if that's what you want.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. Cube Soda is amazing, and I cannot wait for everyone in chat to see that the test animation once a cleanup animator and everyone has like done their stuff on it. But so good.
I did. Oh,
What did you say? What were you gonna say?
oh, I was like, I did draw a little thing.
Feel free to share.
Maybe I'll put it in Actually, no, I'll just put it in my little thing.
In your lobby.
Hee.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Is this angst?
What? No.
Okay. Oh my god, never mind. Wait, what is this
What's
about?
going on?
Never mind. No. No.
What did I miss?
Never mind.
What did I miss?
I'm so
No, forget I said that.
I wasn't looking at the
I
screen.
thought
What's going on, chat?
for a second, I thought what you sent was something that it wasn't. But,
I think it's quite the opposite.
okay, good. Explain your piece.
Chat, what just happened?
I'll show,
What do
well,
you-
Mystical, can you possibly put what, Cube Soda posted on the screen? Actually, wait, no, I can do that.
It's just a little goof.
I'm doing it, Mystical. Done. Okay. Anyways. Cube Soda. Explain what this is for the chat.
Oh, okay. It's based off of my the animation test that I did. Am I allowed to say what it is?
Oh, of
or...
course you can, yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh, I signed a thing. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. So the animation test I have is basically just Zephyr using his wind magic to blow a pencil into the air, and then he catches it really cool. And then I did a little doodle where it's his first attempt, where the pencil kind of went into his eye.
Oh dear.
First try.
Does he get his eye back?
It'll take a bit to heal. Is there like
Back, and I wanted to say that is so cool. I love that you like captured his personality and how like goofy he can be. I'm so sorry that I misconstrued it for a second. I'm
It's
just so used
okay.
to seeing dark things. Okay, but continue.
Oh, I mean, is there like healing magic that could fix his eye?
There is yes, there is healing magic from the Health Kingdom Royals.
Oh, thank
perfect.
good.
He's fine.
He's fine. He's fine.
I don't know if it can
He's
fix an
okay.
eye though, unless it's like a. Is his eye completely taken out?
I mean,
Because if so, Pirate Zephyr, here we come.
give him an eye patch.
That would be cool. Guys, should we actually take out Zephyr's eye in the show?
Oh god.
Just
Maybe
kidding.
for like a nah.
Imagine
Just
this.
for one episode.
For one episode.
Just for one episode. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm a pirate now." He covers his eye because he's telling, "Oh, because I think it looks cool." When in reality, he's just covering up an eye injury.
Imagine like this clip of me talking about Zephyr's eye is like reused years from now if we actually have his eye taken out somehow.
I'm apologizing in advance.
It's and
For
everyone
legal
just blames
reasons?
Cube Soda. Everyone on Twitter just says hashtag Cube Soda as over party.
No.
It was all Cube Soda's idea.
For legal reasons, everything we say here on the stream is a joke, and it's not meant to be taken seriously whatsoever.
This is so good. Wow, we have such amazing artists on the team. Cube Soda, I'm so glad you joined the stream. Wait, what was I? Oh, I was gonna. Can we put that in? I'm just gonna put that in the promo art channel, just because that's where I keep like all the art. Doesn't mean that we're gonna use it as promo. It just if you want to, but it's all good.
In this episode, Zephyr loses an eye.
Oh, that's just the synopsis that's placed in the description. That's all that happens in the episode. The whole episode is just Zephyr losing his eye. That's so dark. Anyways, guys, losing an eye is not a light subject.
Who is this show for?
Honestly, I don't know at this point.
Who is our target audience? Not that I'm complaining.
I think our target audience is anyone who can access YouTube appropriately, which is, I guess, 14 plus. I don't know, we might change that later, but honestly, like, they're in a fantasy world.
We're considered. If we go anything above 16 plus, then we're considered the adult animation.
I don't think we need. I don't think that's necessary for Sunnyside. I don't want to just make Sunnyside like an adult animation because, for the point of making it an adult animation, I think, like, if something is an adult animation, it's because the whole concept and the fabric of its being is adult. Like, but Sunnyside does not really need that like label, I don't think, because first of all, like, it's such a fantasy world where like they're not gonna use like real swears. Like, they can. I feel like they're gonna say things that are very, very close to real swears, right? But like,
Skibbity.
you know what, John? We're finding a new music composer starting tomorrow. I'm kidding.
What? What?
Goodbye, John G. Everyone say your goodbyes to John G. That's the end of John G.
I'm being put into the black hole.
Yes, Crescenta and Magali, charge it up.
No.
Just kidding, of course. But what was I saying? Yeah, I don't think it needs that label. I do think we have a lot of mature topics that we want to go over and like portray in without sugarcoating it or filtering it. Like I'm not at all saying that we're going to like sugarcoat or filter anything to appeal to children. That is the last thing that we want to do. But I don't think it makes sense for us to be 18 plus either. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah, we are not
That
trying
makes
to appeal to children. Period. Okay. If the man 4 went to a hotel, who would buy a second room just for their bags? Is this really a question? We all know that it's River and maybe Crescento. Let's see. Oh, so this is for Cube Soda, Loose, and Mystical. Do you have any just general tips for improving your animation?
I do. So, for me anyway, I definitely like to study other people's work. It really helps in realizing what you may or may not be doing wrong with yours. And also, keep an eye on movement. I reference a lot of real life movement in my stuff, personally, and that's a really common thing for industry animators to do as well, because not everyone just has an inherent knowledge of how things work. Not everyone is James Baxter. So you kind of have to study things, and eventually you'll get an inherent knowledge of like physics and how stuff works.
I was just about to say that, but my mic was off.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Sorry.
But yeah, it was pretty much the same thing, just studying in real life movement,
Yeah.
drawing inspiration from other animators, just picking it apart frame by frame. Because that's how I did it.
Aw. Yeah. Did you say your point, Cube Soda?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the way to go. Just studying from real life. I mean, sometimes I know a lot of animators will like look into the mirror and kind of act it out themselves too.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Do you do
Underrated
that?
technique,
Do
to be
you?
honest.
No judgment. Do you do that?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just asking, like, is that something that you personally do when animating? Like, act it out yourself?
Sometimes, and I guess just like subconsciously, I feel like a lot of people just make a face when they're drawing stuff.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
exactly what I was about to say.
I
Like if it's someone crying.
yes, I feel like a lot of people do that for lip syncing. Like they just make the sound with their like mouth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like and then they just, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Wow. No one has unique experiences.
Not one bit.
Also, guys, you can ask music questions for John, like questions about the themes, the character themes.
I'm currently trying to compose something in the back as well.
Oh my God, John is always always musicking.
I do my best. I technically I don't use my keyboard on Saturdays. Like, I need to rest. But I'll make an exception for Sunnyside.
Thank you, John. We love you, John. And feel free to like rest as well if you want. Yeah. Also, like animators, if you have any questions for John, you can ask, and vice versa. Do you are Malaforge users typically stronger than Royals because of lack of rules when it comes to magic? Kind of equal ground, higher ground. If Immortal is using Malaforge, the point is that so that they can get to an even playing field with Royals. So that's kind of how that is. If a Royal uses Malaforge, then oh, good luck. Good luck, babe. You can get 100 boys in bars.
You'll get copyrighted. Don't sing it.
That's why I stopped there.
Audio jungle.
Oh, exactly. Audio jungle, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I need to think So Daniel said, "Okay, I need to think of a nickname for Zephyr. Any ideas, people? Zeppy. Interesting.
Ew.
Oh, I like
Sorry,
how
that was my
honest.
initial reaction.
Oh, I love that, John. Please never change. Um. Oh my god.
Is Zephyr's theme secretly a boss theme? Haha. Haha.
Is it?
Haha. Haha. Funny you
Hey.
should say that because when I was formatting the arrangement, the scene in my mind was actually a test of character. Like what would an action scene with Zephyr sound like? That was a major point when making the instrumentation. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a little segment in somewhere there. It goes like a that was totally an action cue. So it's not a boss theme, but it was what I think what an action scene with Zephyr would sound like. I'm not saying there is or isn't an action scene with Zephyr. I don't know what happens in the series. I just make, so far I'm just making the music and the themes. I don't actually know what happens in the story. So for legal reasons, you can't sue me. So,
no
but
one was gonna do that.
Just in my imagination, it's like, what would Zephyr sound like when he's like in an action scene? So technically, is it a boss theme? No, but it is a fight theme. And if it were really up to me, if it didn't take like 6 months to make, I think Zephyr's theme would have been like 10 minutes long or 12. Maybe I should do that. Just make a really, really long, convoluted Zephyr suite.
Oh, I like that.
I just really like long pieces. That sounds weird. John, what do you use as inspiration to create music? There are so many ways to answer that. My copyright senses are tingling. Don't ask me about the lore. I just make the bangers.
Inspirations are fine to talk about.
Yeah. So for River's theme, it was Transformers, and for Zephyr's theme, it was How to Train Your Dragon. But Amin and the crew did give me some prompts for Zephyr because they gave me some pieces of Turkish rock and roll, and for Zephyr, it was like there's not a lot of Filipino inspirations in terms of like making music production, so I had to make do. But in like generally, one of my favorite scores are some of my favorite scores like How to Train Your Dragon. We mentioned that. We've got the 1986 Transformers movie, which is a progressive rock and synthesizer based soundtrack. I like The Lion King. Some Marvel stuff.
It does
DC
give
stuff.
Lion King energy.
I love Interstellar. Saved my life at one point. I like Inside Out. Michael Giacchino, great composer.
Inside Out.
And then, can I tell a short? Can I tell another story? I know I'll try to make it as short as possible, but it's like I cannot talk about inspiration without mentioning the story. Is it okay if is it okay if I mention this like little lore drop, chat crew?
Feel free.
Okay, so yeah, Inside Out mentions one of my favorite scores. All right, so ever since I learned how to walk, there was this movie that I would watch all the time. It's called Dinosaur. It was released in 2000 and it was produced by Disney. And I love dinosaurs. Very important part in my life, but I sort of forgot about the movie. One day, it turned out that we were going to be moving out of my childhood home. This was around 2013. And I've lived in that house pretty much all my life. So it was kind of a major transition. And while we were unpacking the stuff in our new house, I found the DVD of Dinosaur. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite movie, but I haven't watched it in so long. So I plopped it into the Xbox, and then I started playing the movie. Now, I've watched this movie hundreds of times, but when I was in the new house, and I watched it again, and then the first 5 minutes started playing with the majestic soundtrack by James Newton Howard. As early as 11 years old, I was like, I want to make music that sounds exactly like that. And as early as 11 years old, I knew I wanted to be a composer for orchestra. So that's that's how it started. And I guess it has never really stopped since. I've been working on how to become a composer since I was like 11 years old. I'm 22 now, and I've met like the best people ever with Sunnyside. So
Oh,
that's inspiration.
stop it, John. Stop it, John. No one needs to be glazed this much.
That's so sweet.
Thank you. And likewise, if we're gonna get all sappy, first of all, like, thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I think, like, it says a lot that you've always known about your passion for music. It's evident in what you create. And we are so immensely lucky that you decided to join us on creating this project. You are such a big part of the show and everything now, because that musical piece was absent, and you've for example, I'm sure so many artists likely listen. Well, I know they do. They listen to the themes when they're animating, which just helps literally everyone form bring a new sense to the world of Sunnyside, like the music behind it, the soundtrack, the mood that creates. So thank you for being that, and thank you for accepting and wanting to collaborate with this project. We were so worried, or we thought that that it wasn't going to happen, that you weren't going to be interested because of we were a pretty small project at the time, and we were called, I'm gonna gag if I say it, but Sunnyside Magic.
Sunnyside Magic.
I can't say it. I
There,
can't
I
say
said
it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say the whole name. But we were called that, and you still believed in us. So thank you, John.
Hey, I'm happy to be here.
I
I'm
was
very
gonna,
happy to be here. I'm just happy to do things with people.
and we are so happy to have you. I was just gonna ask Cube Soda, and Loose, have you guys heard the character themes out of curiosity?
Yes.
Love that. Cube Soda?
I just listened to Crescenta's.
Oh, fun.
It's
love her.
very fun. I love her.
As you should. Yeah, honestly, I think listening to the character themes is a really fun thing to do while animating the characters. So if you want to do that, feel free. They're all on the YouTube. And we'll put Zephyr's theme behind the animation when it's complete. But yes. Oh, what I was gonna say about the character themes is I feel like there are so many little details about everything about the character themes that are so interesting, and I love that we have all the main four themes now, because you guys can compare them and stuff. It's so good the way Calamity and John did this. Even the way the themes start say a lot about the characters. If we notice, I'll play it right now. Crescenta's starts immediately. Look how it starts. For the people in the stream. They get right into it. And then Zephyr's it has so much build up, and John put such a big effort into having that wind be there for a couple seconds before the slow build up. It's almost like drum roll, please. And then it's about how it says a lot about their characters, right? The difference between Crescenta and Zephyr is Crescenta needs to kind of shed some layers. Zephyr needs to build some layers. That's the most vague way I can say that. and it's evident
I
through
love that analogy. That's great. That's fantastic.
exactly, and you were able to convey it so well through the themes, because like look at how like every couple seconds like a new piece of the orchestration is added, and then by the end or like the climax of it, it's just this beautiful like piece that's like, as you can hear in the chat, like it's so but then crescentas when you like, so like it starts off so strong and it's like and it's like throwing it all at you, but then near the end it's like well in the middle or whatever it like gets so quiet, and then it like goes back to the climax where it's just like, yes, party in the crescenta, and it ends like so lightly and so so good. And then okay, I'm gonna nerd out about this because we did not make these character themes with John and Calamity and watch them create the best things ever in 2023 and 2024 for nothing. Okay, Hazel's starts out really soft, but also like good, and then gets into when it gets into the actual theme, like it doesn't feel like layers are being super like added on like with Zephyr's. It's like they were always there kind of, and it's just like she introduces herself to people in a very genuine way, and it's all there. Like you kind of, you have this sense of knowing what's coming in it. And something Calamity did, remember John, the waltz like time signature?
Yes, I remember that.
Like,
I wish she was here to like talk about it herself, though.
yeah,
She
same.
did a fantastic job.
A lot of people always say like they don't understand how Hazel's theme feels so regal, just because some of these instruments in it aren't really supposed to feel regal. Like some of these drums, I guess, aren't stereotypically like regal. It's the time signature. It's the waltz time signature, like the royal fancy pants dance waltz. It's like boom, 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 and that is in Hazel's theme. So good, so good. And it's just so there's so much in every theme. And then with Rivers, even though it was the first one, it was the first theme to ever be made, arguably a very challenging task for John. Well, he handled it like a pro. Again,
You did?
yes you did, John. Starts off like this, just listen. Gets right into the motif, like the main character motif, which is a lot like how River is. He can be a little bit like overbearing, but he's putting it all out. He's putting it all out.
I did not realize that it was this deep.
It is this deep. It's always this deep. Anyways, sorry. Let's just continue with crescentas in the back for now. So when you listen to the character themes, guys, just focus on the small details, because everything means something. Right, John?
Absolutely.
Crescenta is, so I'm gonna just not go like all the way back up in the chat.
Came to chillax and listen. Got a musical examination class. Listen. There's so much happening in my brain when it comes to these themes. Okay, but like I said, if it weren't for like the time constraints, like Zephyr's theme is already 6 minutes long. But if it were like up to me, I would make it like 12 minutes long.
Oh my God, Zephyr's
That's how
theme
much- that's
12-minute
how much-
version.
From the vault.
You still? Oh my God! Wait, you got the reference. You got the reference. Thank you.
Absolutely. Red, listen, it's a hot take. I'm not sure why all of the other people that I know think this is the worst album, but Red is one of my favorite Taylor Swift albums.
Red is.
I'm just
masterpiece,
saying.
Yeah.
There's so many people that I know in my life who say that it's one of her worst. I don't understand them.
It isn't.
To the-
What were you gonna say?
No, the piano at
I was
the
gonna say
end of
Zephyr's
River's
theme. Zephyr's theme, 12-minute version. John's version from the
version
vault.
from the vault. Sad Girl Autumn version.
Oh, you know that too. Wow, John is the only person we want composing with Calamity. Give me 1 second. If you guys can answer a couple of the questions, that would be great.
Did I mean just dip? I see. I'm always going to have an appreciation for All Too Well, specifically because of the Fall Guy. That's funny. I haven't seen the movie yet, but okay, River again. With the instrumentation of River, because he was inspired by Filipino culture. I did dig a little deep with what the character arc of River should have been. Obviously, I'm not going to say too much because but yeah, I think River has a lot of attachment in me. I don't know, like basically the character of River and the Water Kingdom in general has quite the attachment to me because again, Filipino roots. So I wanted to make that special. Does SROC have a theme song? Because it should. Yes, it does. It's just not out yet. I can't say a lot of it, but it exists. It definitely exists. We're just trying to figure out how to get out of some corners, just so to speak. And since we're on the topic of character themes, there are other characters that I would like to write for, but I'm just not sure if that's a priority at the moment. So I'm not sure of what I'm allowed to do. There are several other different themes that I've written specifically for the series, but they haven't been released yet because at the end of the day, what I write and what is presented as which themes is which or whose theme is whose, it's basically on the directive of the crew. So as of what gets released or which piece of music is assigned to which character is not necessarily up to me. Like if I could just randomly compose something and then I pitch it or present as like, hey, this is a theme that I wrote, or this is a piece of music that I created. What do you think? Can this fit a character, or could this fit a location, a scene, an emotion? And then the rest is completely up to them. But there will be moments in the case of like the 4 main protagonists where they would assign us to do a theme from the start. So whatever I write would be established that is in an effort to present the character in their musical form. So as for the entire project, I have definitely composed something. I'm still trying to orchestrate it properly. I'm trying to figure out how to begin it and how to end it. The main meat is there, but I just can't figure out how to end it or how to start it. So
Hello everyone, I have
so
returned.
it's just hello. I mean, welcome back.
I was just gonna say.
I was just explaining like the technicalities of writing music for a project like this, and
cool.
how I can't just like write a theme for a specific character. Sometimes it's up to you and which theme gets assigned to which character or location, unless it's like the protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, there are times where you feel inspired and you like share a thing that you whipped up, and then we build from there too. But traditionally, for the main 4, at least, like we knew what we were gonna do, the order that we needed to make those. But I think like as John learns more about the characters in the world, like he could be like, oh, I've made this piece for that felt really Wind Kingdom vibes, or like this character vibes to me, and I want to know what you guys think. And then we build from there.
I will say this. there is a piece of music in my head that I have not written yet, but it is for a very specific kingdom. I'm not going to say which one, but based on traveling and some experience with the assigned inspiration of culture to that kingdom, there has been a piece that I have not presented to the crew members.
Interesting.
Oh gosh.
Curious about that
But
one.
yeah, but I will say this. It's very, very buried in one of the character themes that I've written. I'm not going to say who, but it's buried somewhere there. Can Hazel speak with trees?
Huh. No. Oh, that is such a good question.
Ow, my foot!
Oh my god.
So is Hazel like the Lorax for the Coraverse? Is that what they're asking?
People are gonna draw her as the Lorax the same way they draw Glacier as Elsa.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't know about speak. I think there are murmurs and voices and feelings that she can feel.
Like them tree beards from Lord of the Rings.
Dev, can you write
Who
that
here
down
has
in the
seen Lord of the
writer's
Rings?
room?
Who's seen Lord of the Rings? Show of hands if people here have seen Lord of the Rings.
Not me, unfortunately.
Sorry, I'm attempting a coup in the crew. What? Coup in the crew. I mean, you can't be a fantasy writer and have not seen Lord of the Rings. I'm throwing you under the bus here.
Hey, that's not fair.
You can't be a fantasy writer without watching Lord of the Rings. For legal reasons, this is all a joke. I am attempting a coup. Where's my riot staff? I gotta find it.
Does playing the Lego games count?
Okay, the Lego games count. Sure. Is that Gallifreyan? Ah, interesting. Good grief, it's 1:15.
Sorry, I have returned. I was gonna say, guys, everyone in the chat, if you guys asked questions and we didn't answer them, you can ask them again now. We will. And also, hi, Ruru. What was John talking about?
Uh,
Oh, I was gonna say, Dev, yes, please, if you can, put the. Oh, you put it. Thank you. Okay, because what I was gonna say, Hazel, something big about her trauma with plants and her issues with them and her power is that piece of being able to feel what the plants are feeling if she taps into it, or telepathically communicate with them. I'd love for us to get into scenes where she kind of translates what the feelings say into like words, and it's just Hazel actually talking to a tree. I don't think, but here's the thing, it's a very complicated thing, and this is one of the reasons why, this is one of the more mature things that we get into, like, Hazel, so Hazel is not, like, the type of character to actually, like, she doesn't really like the plants, even though in her mind, in her world, they are living, and you'd think, oh, like, they're living, which means Hazel must be connected to them and, like, see them as her friends. No, she doesn't. She hates those things. With where she's at right now, at least. And she sees plant life as beneath her. Like, yes, she sees plant life as beneath her. Beneath her, she's been raised to and conditioned to think that plant life is beneath her, and she doesn't value it as much as mortal, let alone royal life.
You
And
got plant racism before GTA 6, chat.
yeah, also because she is kind of like a god to plants. Like she can make or break them. She can birth them. Well, manifest them. I mean, like, and I guess that also messes you up a little bit because you can hear them and you can feel them. So there's so many interesting things that could come out of that, and it is kind of messed up and traumatic to be a Flora Royal. Like, it takes a lot. That's why it's not always easy for her. And like, the more she taps into her power, right? Like, the louder the voices become. Like, when she's in her full power form, magic form, she's one with them, it's really complicated. Yes, so, we could have a scene, hopefully, one day where she's, like, talking to a tree, and, like, I would love to do episodes like this, where, yes, it feels slice of lifey, but it really teaches you guys about the magic system and stuff. Things like season 1 of Steven Universe, where, like, they had, like, an episode dedicated to, like, the laser cannon, or whatever.
That was like the second episode.
Or the bubble, or his bubble. Yeah, exactly. Laser light cannon, or I forgot what the bubble episode was called. And basically it would just be like Hazel, it's something silly with Hazel and like plant antics, but then also something like dark happens and it gets really sad and the tree is like dying and she's talking to the tree, and the tree is like, thank you for bringing me into existence. It's time for me to go now. And 1 second. And then she's like crying, or just really used to it at this point. Or even something darker where a plant. Oh, this is so dark, you guys. But I want you to be prepared for what's actually to come with this. Give me 1 second. Yeah, what I was gonna say, which was really dark, is another way we can go about this is basically Hazel is doing her flora stuff, and then every single day there's this one plant that won't shut up about needing nutrients. But it's just like a little plant that needs to be like fed and like grown. And then Hazel just gets so frustrated that she just destroys it and hears its cries as it like dies. See, this is why I initially thought Cube Soda's funny drawing was dark. Yes. This show is going to be a little bit psychological. And please prepare for that. It's going to be a little bit psychological. It's going to be a little bit real when you might not want it to be. And yeah, good luck, babe. Well, I ask again, Mirrorball gets along with other pets? Potentially. Maybe she needs to feel above them so she won't be more traumatized. That is another really important aspect. Great point, Daniel. You ate. I wonder what plants' opinions on one another would be like. Would roses really like violets, or would trees beef with parasitic plants? It's a need-to-know thing. That's so funny. We need to explore that. See, that's what that episode would be, just like through Hazel's eyes, like watching the plants beef with each other. Like when it's just like, oh my god, she hasn't blossomed yet. Look at her. And then the other roses are just laughing. So dumb. So good, but so dumb. I love animation, dude. Mystical, tell us about what you've been drawing. I haven't asked in a while.
Huh?
Tell us about what you've been drawing. Would you like to explain yet?
Oh, the drawings.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So this first one, the very first one, I was just trying to figure out how Crescenta works. That what she summons first is Stardust, and then she can shape it into a star. Whichever star she would like.
Yes.
And then from then on, she can use it either as projectiles or as shields.
That's beautiful and like so perfectly. Like we actually could totally use this as like a visual to explain how it works. These doodles are actually really like important. The sand gravel, the sand blasting. Knower lover.
Chat, I have to dip.
Okay, thank you so much for joining, John.
Bye.
I would love to stay for much longer, but due to external circumstances, I will have to leave. But
No worries.
I will try to make it next week, assuming I'm not elsewhere on Saturdays. But thank you for having me here. It's really fun
Okay.
to do this stuff.
Same. And thank you for answering the questions and like being such a fun sport, a good sport.
No problem. I shall see you all soon.
Bye, King.
Bye. Into the black hole I go.
Summon the black hole. Continue, Mystical.
Right. So, and then there's the tornado thing, which is just mixed magic between two users.
Sinapa and Zephyr fusion.
Fusion, but no, not. So, for this, they would have to work together, so saying Sinefa would have to make a whole bunch of clouds in order to get this to work. And I can only imagine it being incredibly hard making a giant wall of clouds in the sky.
Yes. Oh my, wait, I need to look at this for a few seconds. Keep explaining. Keep explaining.
For Zephyr, he would have to draw in like 2 separate wind streams in order to create instability. That would make like the clouds from above spiral down.
You are a tornado nerd.
I am.
It's so good. Oh my, this is such like the effects artists are going to forever worship you. Wait, very hard to
And
achieve.
just trying to create the instability is stressful because he has to be inside of it.
Oh
for
my
the directing.
god. This is so cinematic. I can totally see us using this.
And then these are just little ideas for River. He could break the surface tension of water to break a fall.
Yes.
So
Wait,
it doesn't feel like he's falling into concrete.
the top right one is so lapis lazuli. The top right one is very lapis lazuli.
Oh, yeah. Well, Zephyr has land spouts, River has water spouts.
The yin yang. It's so perfect.
Oh, and the water spouts are like water currents. He can also just use those to just travel quickly. He can also use those to create whirlpools, in
Dude.
which he's in this bit.
Dude. This is so
And then
good.
the last idea is kind of dark. If he were to use a water current for combat, it is extremely hard to swim against.
Oh,
There is there it is really, unless you can break it, you will not be able to swim against it. And you could drown.
so basically you can drown people.
Mm-hmm.
I love that idea, Mr. Cole. Wait. Dude. I can I just my throat. Can I just say it is so good and convenient to have all these different ways to use the magic like at our fingertips, because you know when we're in the writer's room and like really in the heat of moments like this, we're not thinking about the different like methods of twisting and turning their elements. This is gonna help a lot, Mystical. Like you actually have no idea. Like there are so many things from this that I think we could really implement into the pilot, and it could look so cool, dude. Like you have such a beautiful mind. Keep going, keep going.
Hazel. So I think that she could probably use vines to just manipulate and just create overgrowth, which can get really heavy and break stuff down. So she'd probably like use it to tear down trees and make like blockades or something.
Yes, this is so in line with what we were just talking about.
Also using vines to create traps. Using vines to constrict, thorns to impale, and using vines to break through small cracks. Oh, and carnivorous plants. Gotta love those. Very hard to get out of, and you're also being decomposed.
Decomposed?
Not decomposed, just sort of. These plants are sort of breaking you apart.
Oh, yes, I
They're
like
hungry.
that. Yeah, she can do that. She can do that. Beautiful.
And I'm still working on this. This is for Magali.
Oh, yes.
So this one right here is her dad.
Oh, she's
But-
fighting him?
No. He's decapitating someone.
Oh, that's him. That's him decapitating someone. I thought he was the one getting decapitated for a second. Hey, this is dark,
So with
but it is, like, actually Sunnyside level dark. Like, it makes sense. But continue.
hold on.
Guys, you know coconuts are, like, actually nuts? Like, I'm eating an almond right now, and I'm like, wow. Coconuts are just like this, but, like, big. Crazy, right? Wait, Luce is also drawing. Oh, are you, like, polishing the test animation? Oh, wait, Luce, what is it that you're doing? Out of curiosity. Wait. I think it's difficult for Luce to unmute themselves. We will wait.
Alright, I think I'm back.
Okay, continue.
So with the portals, the thing with them is that they have to use a specific gem that is specifically made to make those portals. It is like a type of jade. And it's not like a jade that can be easily made by like the Crystal Kingdom. It has to be from their kingdom.
Ooh.
Otherwise, it doesn't.
Continue.
Like special properties with it. Anyways, when it comes to combat, which her father is very good at, he uses
Oh. Yeah. I can see um Magali's dad like in a flashback of the monarchs when they went to Sunnyside, and he's just like this super like this like combat enthusiast gifted kid.
so with her dad is known to have a collection of sharpened jade.
Ah.
And basically he creates two portals. One portal to go over a specific limb, and the other portal to bring out that limb again and to cut it off using the jade. And it's like,
Ooh.
and this jade sort of spins around quickly. So it's getting sawed off.
That's like such a powerful weapon. The innovation here. So good.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I know that the
Wait. Sorry, wait. What gets sucked in? You said something gets sucked into like portals, right? Did you say that?
yeah, so I'm trying to incorporate the heel emblem into their fighting style. It looks like a spiral, so I thought, oh, that's where they got that heel emblem. The
Yes.
jade spirals to create that portal.
Oh my god. Wait, that checks out. I love that.
And with spiraling jade, it's dangerous, can be used as a weapon, can be used to chop off people's limbs.
Do you think that's also what alchemy royals use to make bubble cases with?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Instead of, chopping limbs, it's more like rounded, tumbled jade that has to, like, the inside of a bubble case is sort of mechanical, but there's
Yeah.
jade spinning around inside.
Hello? That makes so much sense mechanically. And then like when someone dismantles that, like all the stuff from the pocket dimension just like instantly gets released and like makes a mess.
Mhm.
Imagine like inside of someone's bubble case is like something really unexpected, like an elephant sized animal or something, I don't know. Corpses? That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. We're not going that dark. Unless no. They're not that bad.
So far, that's like the only thing I've got combat-wise for pocket dimension. There's also this idea, or I'm doodling it quick.
This is like a pocket dimension.
Lecture method.
Oh no, I was thinking of that just now. That's such a good, well, I mean bad for them, but wait, what? How does this work?
Have y'all ever played Portal? Or seen Portal? Basically, it's a little loop You're infinitely falling.
Oh, wait, that is a good torture method. Oh, wait, that's so good. Something else I could think of for the Pocket Dimension Kingdom. I don't know.
There's also just trapping, capturing.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
He's like, up. You're being horrible. Time to catch you, and like
Time
they
out.
put them into the void. And I feel like the void would be very dark, very empty. And it's not like you're being put in a pocket with a whole bunch of other stuff. It's your own separate pocket. So unless you went in with someone, if you go in alone, no one will be joining you.
Yeah. Well, again, like, Pocket Dimension Kingdom is it. Also, wait.
Oh yeah, and there's also the deflecting attack. So if someone tries to attack, if she's being attacked by multiple people, she can just redirect the attacks using portals, like that one in Incredibles scene. Incredibles 2.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Oh, I love that. So it's just like, that checks out. I think it would need some skill, but it could work.
Skill and good timing.
Someone asked, well, let's see what people are asking about what you're saying, what you've shown us. Wait, first let me just answer this. Why every live stream the royals seem to be more and more messed up? Because every live stream, we ourselves get a better grasp of our own show and our own characters, and as we're getting deeper into writing the final pilot, everything is really falling into place about what kind of story we want to tell in the long run. Random Girl said, this reminds me of that one time in stream you mentioned in the past that if a royal offended someone's head, mortals would be off someone's head, mortals would be casual about it. Yeah, exactly. Well, mortals may not be super casual about it, but like they wouldn't be super like crazy about it. A coconut nut is a big nut, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. Thank you, Sea Dog. It's because I was talking about almonds. I was about to type, it would be kind of funny if Hazel's Venus flytraps bite someone and some more, and then it's revealed that she has plant racism problem, and now I'm sitting here laughing. Which monarchs? Okay, this is so random, but I was just thinking about how there are so many beautifully like weird things in Steven Universe, and how we should not be afraid to be weird. So I hope at one point in the show, when people get used to like Hazel's like perspective, like plants from Hazel's perspective with someone with plant powers, like we can just give plants voices, and like anytime there are plants in the scene, they're just like murmuring in the back, like, which is just so weird. Like, for example, like every time Hazel walks past like plants, they're all like, Hazel, 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 yeah, Hazel, come here, Hazel, come here. Like, we just give them like the weirdest voices. Like, I hope one of them has like a deep voice, like a corpse husband deep voice, and it's like, come here, Hazel. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, please tell me you see the vision and you think it would be funny. Ugh. Or like, oh my god, if they're walking on grass, it's like, ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, that hurt. Enough. Like, I don't know.
I'm thinking about more of Magali. I think we've mentioned this before, where she could use jade and make portals to different places. Like, if she can see them. I think I might change that.
Oh, why is that?
So the jade is what makes it start, right? Instead of having her, like, just throw jade and make... Well, actually, that can work. So, across her kingdom, there are little pieces of jade scattered that the royals use as doors.
Yes.
However, they have to know where the jade is. So, if someone misplaces the jade and they try to walk through, they end up somewhere else.
Ah. Oh, I love that. There's so many like possibilities for that. I think we need to make Magali a more prominent character. Also because I love the Pocket Kingdom power. It's a really cool power. It's an element that people might not have expected. It brings something new to the table. It reminds people that like all royals are not like the avatars. Like it's not just elemental stuff. Yeah, she just the way that we've like been discussing her, she's such a contrast, but also like so familiar in so many ways. Perfect. And also, it's very good to have a mentor for the main four early on, and establish that they are new students and that they're newbies. I think it would be really cool to have her give them a tour, even for a few seconds in the pilot. Dev, let's put that in notes. I don't even know where the notes journal is for the writer's room. Dev is the goat.
I have to figure out her magic form now.
Oh my god, wait! What would Magali's magic form look like? She's just a big portal? She's just a room?
That's the thing that keeps stumping me, because with her is that she needs jade in order to open up these portals.
Well,
So the jade is like a gateway to it. It's a key.
she can't.
And she has that essence within herself to manipulate it.
Oh, okay, yes.
Oh, jeez, hold on, wait. I got an idea. Because this would incorporate multiple parts. This actually works really well because she has so much jade around her.
Dev had an idea.
Okay.
Multiple eyes on her face like portals. Or they look like eyes, but the pupils are just the jades. Cube Soda, we love her design too. So good. Let's see. People are saying which monarchs were friends when they were young? None. I don't think the ones that we've talked about so far were friends. I'd actually say that River's mom and Crescenta's mom were like ops. Like they were not on great terms. Hazel's dad was kind of the glacier of their time. He was like a glacier in their time. And yeah. Should I? No. Okay. Fire. Yeah, there are some interesting dynamics. Oh! Oh my god. No, I can't say that. Okay. Do we have the birthdays for the main? Can we also from now on, Sunny, you gave me this brilliant idea in the tweet that you did of the main 4 character themes, and now that and yes, we've talked about it before, but I want to lock it in. From now on, we are not going to call them the main 4. We are going to call them the core 4 because it just makes the most sense for our show. You know, MLP, they called them the main 6, as in M-A-N-E, because main, ponies, main. In our show, we literally have the best name for the main 4, which is the core 4, which still has the same meaning, but also has a double meaning, because the core 4. So from now on, everyone needs to get used to calling them the core 4. And Sunny, thank you so much for remembering that and like using it. Anyways, do we have birthdays for the core 4? Their calendar is different, but if they were on Earth, River's birthday, I'm probably gonna like change this the next stream if someone asks me, but River was born September 5th. Hazel was born February 27th. Crescenta was born August 3rd. Zephyr was born October 25th. Sorry, no. December 25th. Oh, that's Christmas. Yeah, whatever. Zephyr's born on Christmas. The royals of the Fauna Kingdom also see the animals beneath them. Yes. Oh! Do the royals of the Fauna Kingdom also see the animals beneath them? I think I'd say that they're a bit different. Their culture and I guess the way they've been conditioned to. I think some of them do see animals as beneath them, but a lot of them don't. They're definitely better than the 4 Kingdom Royals. Does that mean that you can drop a piano on top of someone mid-fight? Oh my god, Magali can do that. Just transport objects? Well, kind of. Yeah. And if the portals can move, that means you can slam them together. Slam them together with some in between. You can make them infinity small or something. Ooh. I see what you mean. That would be interesting. Could a fire royal die if they touch water because glacier can melt? I don't know about that. I think they could like slow, because again, Glacier's melting thing was like slowly, like really slowly, like it would take him like 2 weeks to melt, and it would take Aurora, for example, like if she's in water for like 2 weeks, yeah, she'd be gone. They just get sick of her and they put her in a pool. Honestly, a pocket royal could essentially fly by performing many infinite falls and launching themselves across the sky. Ooh, it's true. I was gonna say this again because LOL, but imagine a plant was wounded, fatal, or cut or bitten, and Hazel could regrow and heal the plant, but she wouldn't because she could just create a new, better plant. Wait, this is true. Wait, let me read that again. Oh. Exactly. Oh, yes. That is another reason why she sees them as inferior. It's the same thing about her feeling like almost like a god to them, because she makes them, she breaks them, she can. Why would she heal one if she can just make a new one. I do also think that in her childhood, Hazel might have had one special plant that she connected with that her father stepped on to show her. Oh my god. Should I say? I don't care. Yeah, that her father stepped on to show her that the plants are just plants. They can make or break. And that she shouldn't have emotional ties to them. Can someone draw that? That was such good angst. Angst, 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 angst. It's very sad, but it's some. Oh my god, we have to incorporate that, guys. If we can't make this show, you're actually missing out. High key. And that's something else that's like messed Hazel up with like the plants. And because she has such a terrible, like, actual bad relationship with them, she can't really control them as well either. Could a fire royal's fire change color if they're fire in their core form from reddish orange to blue because blue flames are hotter? Yes, I think when we get into the fire royals magic forms, I think it'd be really cool if we had them actually become blue. So it was Hazel's father who made her a plant racist. I hate him even more. I think he had something to do with it. He was also conditioned by the same system. He was also said to be a glacier of his time back in high school. Yeah, exactly. You're going next to the glacier in my I hate you dungeon, Hazel's dad. Someone said Hazel's dad essentially put down Hazel's pet hamster just because he doesn't like rodents. Kind of. Great analogy, I guess. But the thing about Magali being in her core form means you can't really engage in physical combat with her because, well, you'll just like, because she has become a portal. If you try and like fight her, you're just like punching into a portal that you could get sucked into, right?
Yeah.
Something I was thinking of when you showed the Sunnyside and Zephyr thing is, I think fusion could totally work in Sunnyside. In a sense that. Not them actually like fusing as people, but when they are in their core forms, or at least when they can fuse their magic to create a being, kind of. So that tornado that Zephyr created with Zenithus clouds could mix together to create essentially a fusion. I think that'd be a really, really interesting concept to get into, like, deeper and deeper into, like, the lore and everything. What are core forms? Basically, the main royals, the big thing that makes them a mutation is that not only are they, like, advanced humans, they're also pretty much, at their core, their actual element. Like, so, when they exude, like, a large amount of power or something, access their core form. Like, and there's different phases. There's like phase 1 where you're like this much percent the element and this much percent like actually you. Oh, are actually like your physical default self. And then it's like phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and phase 4 is literally just you are the element. Like Zephyr is wind. Zephyr just becomes wind. That's his like ultimate core form. The most interesting looking that I found that Mystical has drawn up is like the phase 3 kind of, where it's like their faces are visible, but barely. Like it's mostly their element, but like they are there, but the element is like consuming them. It's not like they're being taken over. Like it's still them, but they are elements. It's super cool. It's like their form changes. Clothes change with the royal in their core form. For Sailor Moon purposes, yes. At least in phase 2, and like after phase 2, like they might not even have like a body to have clothes on, because the body would just be the element. I think like phase 3, phase 4, or phase 3 would be like a mix of both. So that would like make the fits look different as well.
Hello.
Hello. We've talked about so much lore that I'm going to tell you about. Oh my god, there is so much good stuff, Avi. So much good stuff. You don't even know. You're going to love it. You're going to love every bit of it. Like, oh my god, okay. Hazel's dad is essentially which parent's parenting style affected their kid the most? Yes.
All of them.
Random girl said plants are tools, objects, and nothing more. Yes, that is exactly how Hazel's father would have said it. Maybe I missed it, but what is core forms? Answered that one. It's like a freezer and its transformations. Yes. Clothes. Answered that one. What about the character development of the core 4? Will they have any kind of rebel phase because of what they went through in Sunnyside? Something like, I'll be different, I'll be better? That's the whole point of the show, my friend. You did it. Yeah, pretty much. So, Avi, we got into a lot of things. One being that Hazel can...
Marketplace?
Oh, you listened?
No, I saw Jeff's post.
Oh.
And that makes sense given how a lot of organisms are reincarnated, so.
Yes. Well, it's not like it's talk, it's more talk.
Emotionally.
Yes. She can feel their feelings, and basically she can communicate what they're saying, and then if we ever have like a sequence through the animation, we would give the plants voices to kind of translate what Hazel is essentially hearing and feeling. But the thing is... Hazel views them as beneath her, and it's something that's been conditioned culturally and societally, and that's a big part about her relationship with plants, because she's a Flora Kingdom royal, she's kind of like a god to the plants. Like, she can make them, she can break them, so she has no emotional ties to them, and sometimes they can be annoying, like, because she can hear these voices all the time from the plants.
What if instead of like having them speak, we have them like subtly glow, like it's like a powdery aura effect, and like maybe some like sort of chime depending on the mood.
Yes, I think that's how it would actually be in real time. But like what I meant by the speaking thing is like that's like us going into Hazel's mind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the same wavelength, King.
And Jeff said something about Magali as well.
Yes. There's a lot with Magali. I just want to make sure oh yeah, the one other thing I was gonna say about Hazel was we also talked about like a moment in her childhood where, you know, maybe she did actually develop an emotional attachment to a plant that like she loved and like spent time with, and then like for example her father her father stomped on it in front of her to show her, to teach her, I guess, that the plants are beneath them and that they're just plants and that she should never form emotional attachments to them and that they are just tools to be manipulated and that they're not as valuable. Don't you just love all of that?
Mm-hmm. That's very in character.
Period. The real question is not if the core four will go through development, but it's if the parents of the core four will go through development. That is so good, random girl. That is so good. That is so good. That is so good. I want to tweet that. Retweet. Tatch Tao said, "Is the Fawn of Royal's core form kind of like a chimera in some way?" Also, no worries.
Chimera.
Your English was great. What did you say, Abby?
Chimera.
Chimera. I've always read it as chimera.
Like a manticore, like a bunch of animals combined.
I'd say yes. I think that makes the most sense for a Fauna Kingdom Royal.
Yeah, like I think we were already discussing them when we first started that idea about it being a chimera.
But like a
And like
crazy like mega chimera.
yeah, like Discord from My Little Pony.
Yeah. But I'm thinking like so big and to the point where like only some of the faces would be drawn and the rest would be like we'd like make them silhouettes because just to show that we can't even comprehend.
I'm imagining a deception form where it's just a living, elaborate like animation illusion thing.
Yes.
Or like maybe an intuition form where it's just like a bunch of like I wouldn't say like bunch of like I'm trying to describe how like something which like represents the information of intuition.
Oh, like a third eye.
Yeah.
That's usually how we
Yeah,
represent it.
yeah. I remember that we discussed that mind stuff is displayed with the visualization of the power itself upon the person, right?
Yeah.
Just like how chrysalits are, right?
You know, so this is random, but something I can see sorcery doing is creating a hierarchy of powers. I think the Sorcery Kingdom, when they did their crusades around Cora, they created a like power hierarchy in their view.
You did that though. We
Sorry.
already have that though. With alchemy in the other kingdom.
Oh, we do. No, I mean like, sorry, not like power hierarchy. I mean like literally like they ranked all the magics, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that actually reminds me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for example, like obviously they put alchemy at the bottom because alchemy doesn't. Yeah, but like they would say, okay, reincarnation is a bigger threat.
Role in Cora.
Yeah, or has a bigger role, or can do more than like strength kingdom, or like vulnerability or luck or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just assess how they treat each kingdom based on that, and that says a lot about the world of Cora, and that's why ancestry is like was like looked down upon as well.
For conservative.
Yeah.
If ancestry was ranked a bit lower, it would make sense why they would be so conservative because they want to retain their culture more.
Exactly. I think that's also why they would like put Star Kingdom so high, because of the indestructible barrier, because of just their overall role.
Allyship as well.
Yeah. Same with Crystal.
But
Reincarnation is a bougie kingdom with an incredible economy.
Mm-hmm. But like eventually you have to realize that that hierarchy is a mostly human concept, and everything everything is like dependent on each other equally,
Exactly.
which is
I,
the point.
I think they would put all the senses, kingdoms, on the same
Level.
level. Yeah.
Well, and deception is higher than sensory kingdoms.
Yeah, I think they'd put deception higher. Yeah. Or pocket would be pretty high too. Intuition would be really high.
Luck would be really high or like really low, depending on how they think of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Luck, luck depends on their draw. Depends on the day.
Yeah, like you need to have. You need to be in a situation where that power can come in handy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Was Glacier's dad also a bully like his son, but a minor one, basically helping Hazel's dad, or was he the person bullied? Honestly, I, I'd, in my brain, I see Glacier's dad as like a little bit of both. Like he was the person bullied, and then had like a negative character arc. Ha ha, that's funny. The Alchemy Kingdom's core form should be I feel like Alchemy Kingdom core form would be basically a bunch of liquids, which no, unfortunately no, because they don't have any magic. No core form because they don't. The royals don't have cores. I meant it more as a joke, as if they straight up lack magic, but it'd be neat. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's such a good core form of Magali.
Oh my god, that is. Oh my, that's really pretty.
What happened to Loose, guys?
They disappeared.
Well. Yeah. Do the characters have MBTIs? No, but I'm gonna make them right now. We can make them, and then you can fact check Abby and give your own opinions.
Hazel and Zephyr are both introverted, while the River and Crescenta are both extroverted.
Mm, I think Hazel would be like when she takes the test, she would get like 60% extrovert. Well, barely like 55% extroverted, I think.
Yeah, that's fair, I think.
I think Crescenta's actually introverted. It makes you get what I mean, right? You agree?
Yeah, once mask is off, he's more introverted, I think. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think, well, like, masking is like basically taking on an entirely different personality, honestly. So she might have two MBTIs.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, that actually makes sense. Yeah. But at least for like their genuine selves, I think um Hazel E, River E, Zephyr I, Crescenta I. Okay. Um intuitive or sensing, is that what it is?
Sensing.
Yeah.
Sensing is more like this is here and now, and like intuitive, like this is what that entails or means.
Yes, Hazel is 100% N. River is S.
Yeah.
Zephyr is S.
Yeah, Zephyr is S,
Crescenta's N.
and Crescenta is also intuitive.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength. Okay. Hazel is judging, I want to say. Wait.
Uh,
Sorry, no, it's not. It's feeling. Wait, no. It's feeling, or what is it? Prospecting.
Feeling or thinking.
Oh, sorry. Feeling or thinking. She's feeling.
Yeah, I think everyone except for River is feeling.
I agree. Wait, what if Crescenta's thinking?
If when she's masking, yeah.
Okay, wait. So then, reality, you say she's feeling?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. Wait, I agree. Okay, okay. Now, judging or prospecting, I think Hazel is judging.
I
River,
forgot what judging or prospecting means, honestly.
me too. Honestly, I have to like figure that out. Judging versus prospecting. So judgers prefer to organize their life, while prospectors prefer to make decisions in the moment. Oh, judgers think and
Then
judgers
Hazel and
think
River are both judging.
prospectors think of outside of the box solutions. Yeah. So you said Hazel and River are both judging, or prospecting?
Yes,
Judging. Yes.
judging.
And then
Like Zephyr and Cassandra are both prospecting, I think.
so yeah, I agree. Okay, the results. Hazel is an ENFJ, which is funny because I am also an ENFJ. Any ENFJs in chat from our crew members in VC? What?
Every time I take the MBTI, I get like 50-50 on all the traits except for intuitive versus the other one. I always get intuitive highly.
Wow. I think it's the same for me actually. Yeah. 8. You're just everything, Abby. Okay. And guys, crew members and chat, please tell us if you have the same MBTI as any of them, okay? River, so that means Hazel is an ENFJ, which is the protagonist, funny enough. River is an ESTJ, which is the executive. Anyone here an ESTJ? Okay. Zephyr is an ISFJ. Anyone here an ISFJ? So that is the defender. Okay. And Crescenta is an INFP.
That's me.
You're an INFP?
Yo, twinsies.
Oh my god, you too? You guys are wait, you're
Or triplets.
oh my god, you guys are INFPs with Crescenta. Introverted, intuitive, feeling, prospecting. This makes sense.
Oh, Agua Bolivia asked, how are languages called in Cora? The languages are called based on the kingdom they come from. So like the main language that everybody uses is called Sorsonic, which is based on the sorcery language.
Period. So yeah, Hazel ENFJ, River ESTJ, Zephyr ISFP, Crescenta INFP. At least me and Hazel can be twins. Are you guys close to any of them? What's yours, Avi? Your MBTI?
Again, I get 50-50 on everything except for intuitive, which I rate highly on. So anything that's intuitive.
What is the one that it gives you?
What do you think is best right now, honestly?
Do it. But you have intuitive with Hazel and Crescenta, which makes sense. Dev, what is your MBTI? Dev and Sunny share. Okay, also no worries, Mystical. I saw what you sent. Oh, what? Dev is also INFP with Crescenta, Mystical, and Cube Soda. Wow. Quadruplets. Oh my god, Jinx, Cube Soda. quads. OMG, you owe me a soda. No, tea is on me. Oh, this other way around, so you owe me a soda. Also, Mystical, just let me know when, okay? All ears. So Random Girl said that she's gotten ENFP and ENTP and INFP. Huh. Well, for INFP, that's Crescenta. ENTP is close to River or Hazel. And ENFP is very close to Hazel. Yay! Mystical's uploading them all. Okay. Cube Soda. After the stream, I actually want to ask you which shot of Zephyr you're thinking of, so I can like check it off and have you claim that shot. If Toestones like 100% approves of the test, which I'm pretty sure they will.
Sounds good.
So yeah, I'll just send you a couple options. Well, actually, Sunny, do you think you could just? Actually, no. I don't know if you have all the PNGs. I'll give myself something to do. But chat, I am just warning you. We may be ending soon, chat. So if you have any final questions, you should ask them. Giving you a warning. Also, Avi, you are going to love what is in the official promo channel. Literally read all of it. Read all of it.
I'm almost done with my test.
Oh, you're doing the MBTI.
Yes.
Oh yes, I was going to. PNG. Okay. How do you learn how to use Malaforge? I've answered this one quite a bit. Do you wanna go ahead and answer, Avi?
Basically, you focus on your emotions while drawing upon the magic through the earth itself by like sticking your hands in the jar itself.
Exactly.
And I got INTP.
Oh, wait. That's the same as... Is that the same as anyone? Wait. That's pretty much Crescenta.
I'm Crescento masking.
Exactly. Oh my god, wait.
Oh my god, I love the. Oh my god, Crescenta animation, like blueprint, like. So these are the plans for how they access the thing, their magic is amazing.
Right? Like the different ways that I
Very,
I really want us to use them.
very- yeah, it's like very like it's very like personalized and like to the style of magic itself.
Yeah. Like I'd love for us to use them in the pilot one. Right. I was gonna say, yeah, Sunny, if you can actually just like get all the PNGs for the Zephyr shots, I would really appreciate that because I actually can't find them right now. And you are an INFPT. Wait, you're a Crescenta too? You guys, you're sync toplets.
I don't know.
I don't even know what they're called either. Oh my god. Quintuplets, thank you. My French came out. Oh, you're going to conquer Cora now. Okay, Agua. Hi, NFP takeover.
Pocket
So-
Kingdom is just playing Portal.
So, Mystical, do you want to explain all the Pocket Kingdom stuff that you've been working on today? Or do you want to wait a little bit till you're done?
Wait, what was it? What was the question?
Like, do you want to talk about your Magali stuff? The
Oh,
Pocket Kingdom stuff?
Yeah, I was just writing that down.
Okay.
So for the Pocket Kingdom, in order for them to use the magic, they have to use a specific jade that can only be found in the Pocket Kingdom. So the jade is highly concentrated in this magic type and can be used, and when it's activated, it spins really quick. It has to be paired up with 4 pieces of jade have to be paired up in order to open a portal. And in that group, it can, and depending on the piece of jade, if it's sharpened enough, it can be used as a weapon. So, say someone's head gets caught in a portal, and the head reemerges from another portal. The royal can close the portal while the person's still through. And then boom, decapitation in this one doodle. Portals can also deflect. So if someone is sending arrows or trying to punch, the royal can use a portal to redirect it to someone else. Portals can be used to trap people and items, and just be a nuisance. Someone can be pushed into a portal and end up falling for all eternity if the royal feels like it. And then for the power form, I'm not really sure how to explain it. They need a lot of jade on their person.
Yes.
So when they become like the portal themselves, they need a lot of jade. Otherwise, they sort of lose that power form. This power form is also shapeless. They can control the jade, so it like hovers around. So if they would like, they can change their own shape. to be like a giant portal, a thin portal, etc. I drew a flying serpent, which is inspired by one of the Mayan gods. The phase 2, she kind of begins using the portals to her advantage. So phase 1, she's mainly using jade to make portals. Phase 2 parts of her body can become portal. And then phase 3, she's all portal. I don't know if I'm missing something. There's a lot.
Isn't this so good, Abby? Isn't this quality content?
I'm thinking of this, the world building right now, how it affects the other kingdoms. It's a lot, and I really like this a lot. There's so much you can be done with this, and it really represents the culture well, I think. And the art is really beautiful as well. Oh my god.
I'm just so glad that we have these resources. I'm glad that we spent a stream doodling and creating these visuals. These are not just doodles. These are actually tools. This is productive. Like, this is... we just did so much great world building. I feel so inspired going into the magic fight scenes that we want to have in the pilot, right? Like, with the different ways that they can use their magic. Like, no more plain vines, no more... Like, obviously, we're not like that plain, okay? Like, we are creative when it comes to the magic, but sometimes when we're in writer mode, I guess thinking artistically isn't the first instinct. So it's so nice to have these resources. But yeah, how do you feel after today, Mystical?
Good. Excited.
Likewise. But I think, is this where we're gonna end it off?
Yeah, this is where we end.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining. For the people who've stayed the whole time, like Random Girl and I believe Agua and Daniel, and the people who've been here long, like Vuk, thank you so much. And stay tuned. You can always chat in the Discord server, and have a great rest of your night. Goodbye, stream.